Hey, good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my channel. Those of you who've been subscribers for a while probably seen this trailer before on previous videos. My sons and I, we pulled it out of some weeds, resurfaced the metal on it, painted it up black, and put some new decking boards on it. It's been holding up pretty good, but unfortunately the first attempt I did on the lights didn't hold up very well, so I had to rewire those today to get them working again. So what I'm going to walk you through is a few things I've done here in the last, I'd say, year or so. First of all, we had some issues with this area right here, the coupler that hooks the trailer to the truck. So I cut off the old one. I replaced this one with a 2-inch, I don't know what you call this, but the 2-inch V coupler here, and welded it onto the frame. While I was on that, I went ahead and sturdied up the frame a little bit with some really thick angle iron here, and that's nice and sturdy now, as well as added this jack here. You can either hand crank this jack up, or you can use, I think it's a 19 millimeter, right on there like that. And I won't do too much of this because it'll be pretty loud for y'all. So just go up, or you can reverse your ratchet, and it sends this piece down, lifts it right up off the truck, super easy. My only complaint about that is the fact that it's kind of slow. So if you have a slower ratchet, like I'm using here, is this Milwaukee one, they're not meant for speed. These are meant to pull things off of trucks and stuff. So it's kind of slow on that. Works really well though, and it's way easier than trying to sit there and hand crank it up and down. So next up, after I put that on there, got this new piece welded on the front. We needed to do something with the lights because the lights just wasn't working very good on us at all. So today I spent some time wiring it up. I apologize, didn't have my tripod, so I don't have a lot of video of that process. But I thought I'd walk you through the after of getting it installed. So the first thing you want to consider if you're wiring something like this up is your pigtail lead that goes to the truck with the 4-wire plug pin. That right there. You want to make sure and give yourself plenty of length right here. If you don't, you'll stretch this out when your trailer turns one way or the other. And you just better make sure you give yourself plenty of room there. For some reason, the manufacturers don't give you a lot of room with these plugs, so you may have to put an extension on there. Right down in here, you can see the white wire is your ground. What I did here is I put a strain release zip tie into the frame of my trailer. That way if anything's tugging on this, it's not tugging directly on the ground. Next up, you'll see these 2 wires. I got to do some more work on these to get them tucked in somewhere nice. You want to try to keep all your wires on the inside of your trailer so that anything hitting the outside doing firewood and whatnot isn't ripping apart your wires. So I need to do something here because this trailer tilts up. This comes up about 16 or 18 inches from the frame when it's tilted back to load on lawnmowers, things like that. So I'll have to do something there. Right now I'm just going to leave it kind of loose. Next up, for your driver's side of your trailer is your yellow and brown. That color there, that's what you run back to your light on that side, the driver's side. And on your passenger side of the trailer, it's a green and brown. So you split those 2 off, you run them back to where the lights go. And how I did that on this project is I took them right up underneath and tucked it right here underneath the bar so that it wasn't on the inside where something's going to hit it, and it's not on the outside where anything will break it there. So I put them up underneath, and for now I just secured those with zip ties. I think that's going to hold up pretty good. So come on around this way. I just kind of ran that right along the edge of this, kept it up underneath there, and made sure everything was tucked in. Ran it right around. And then I brought it right back here to my lights. All right, so right here you can see these connectors, these blue pinch connectors. What you do is you put one wire into one side, the wire coming off your light from the other. And when you pinch these, it's got a metal connector on the inside that goes down and crushes into the wire and cuts in. And then this blue thing is just a cover here that covers it up. So you got to do that on each wire, the yellow and the brown for the driver's side. And it'll be a green and brown for the passenger side. Right now, these wires are just tucked in here. I'm going to come back and kind of clean that up, make that a little prettier. But as you can see, it's working. The blinker's there, and it seems to be holding up pretty good so far. So one other thing on this trailer here, because it does tilt back, and you got to think about your ground and how that contacts. Because you're contacting a subframe on this at the front, you may or may not have to run a separate ground wire. Come on around here, I'll show you. On mine, I ran a ground wire right here from the subframe to the frame, and that's what gives the trailer with the lights the grounding ability. Before I ran that wire, I had problems with the lights not working or working intermittently when I went over bumps. This here fixed that issue. So this has been a tour of my trailer since I think about 2 or 3 years ago when we built this thing. I think this will make it a lot safer on the highway, as well as we got some new tires on there as well. So, and as you all know, tires are more expensive now than they were a few years ago, so a couple $100 for those. But that's one less thing I got to worry about when we're hauling heavy loads of firewood, or here in a couple weeks we'll probably be loading up some OSB board to do the inside of my garage. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this one, roll back a couple years and look at the original video where my sons and I stripped this thing down, painted it black, and put these treated 2x6s, I think they are, maybe 2x8s on here, and did the original work that brought this thing back to life. So hope you enjoyed this. Come back for more videos. I have more projects in mind. This was just a simple Sunday project that I decided to get into. I needed a trailer for some firewood, so hope you all enjoy it. Take care. Have fun. Thanks.